Click subscribe to get latest news and don't forget to press the bell icon.
Democrats are known for their incendiary anti-conservative comments, particularly if they happen to be liberal university professors. One professor, Kenneth L. Story, took it too far and was forced to pay the price. Story took to Twitter to talk about Hurricane Harvey, and he proceeded to say that the hurricane feels like instant karma for Texas voters who support the GOP, according to Tampa Bay Times. The tweet read, "I don't believe in instant karma, but this kind of feels like it for Texas. Hopefully, this will help them realize the GOP doesn't care about them." This statement ultimately got Story fired from his position. He continued in a second deleted tweet where he said that he believes that good people in red states need to do more to stop the evil their state pushes. He concluded, "I'm only blaming those who support the GOP there." As one can imagine, the angry responses came flowing in almost immediately. This is not surprising, considering that many people are now displaced, people have died, and things are overall very bleak for Texas right now. The fact that Story would blame a natural disaster on the people who supported the GOP is outrageous. Obviously, the school determined they had to respond to Story's remarks, and they did so by terminating their relationship with him. The swift action of the school is something to be praised, many parents believe. The correction of Story's reprehensible comments started with the school deleting Story from the website on Monday. This was the first sign that they were distancing themselves from the liberal professor. However, the angry comments did not stop. Not long after, on Tuesday, they fired the professor for his malicious statements. A release was put out and read by spokesman Eric Cardenas not long after. The statement read, "We condemn the comments and the sentiment behind them, and understand the pain this irresponsible act has caused." Story actually had the chance to speak to the Tampa Bay Times and said that he understands the university's decision to fire him. He attributed his irrational behavior to getting caught up in the political drama the country is currently in, as the left and right seem to be constantly going head to head. He backpedaled by saying, "What they see in those tweets is not who I am." He continued, "How I worded it was wrong. I care about people. I love this country. I would never want to wish harm upon anyone." A college professor was fired for tweeting that the hurricane was karma for Texas for supporting the GOP. Do you agree with his firing? This statement begs the question, what else could he have possibly meant? Surely he wasn't talking about how the GOP is handling the current disaster. Governor Greg Abbott, R., has been working with President Trump to help as many people as possible and start the recovery process as soon as possible, according to Fox News. Whether Story is sorry for his statements or not is up for debate and is not the real issue. Regardless of how remorseful he is, it is hard to deny the lack of consideration for the people currently suffering through this terrible disaster. Story's true self was seemingly revealed in his knee-jerk comments.